The upcoming contest on the card for Cage Wars 62, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. It is for the Cage Wars Welterweight Championship. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in last night at 169.5 pounds. Representing the Lehigh Valley Fight Club out of Easton, Pennsylvania, Marcus Hardiman. And his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in last night at 170 pounds even. Representing Mohawk Valley Mixed Martial Arts out of New Hartford, New York, Kenny Manos des Piedras Correa.
Will called potential fight of the night candidate. I'm ready for it.
You see that beautiful Cage Wars belt.
10 pounds of gold. Is that what Ric Flair used to say?
Let's do this one. Welterweight title on the line. Hardiman in the blue. Correa in the red. Big Dan Murgliata's in the center of the cage. And we're ready.
Drum roll, please.
If I'm Hardiman, I want to get this to the ground. I don't want to stand and bang with a guy like Kenny Correa.
And we talk about levels and skill, and this appears to be pretty high level.
Good level change by Marcus. Looking for that trip.
Oh, nice.
Kenny trying to post. Good job by Hardiman.
Nice guard.
Ooh, look at
Carried him
strength.
to his corner. Good job by Correa being aware. Good use of the head by Hardiman. Looking for that trip. Oh, nice trip into side mount. Can Kenny get that knee in there? Looking for knee on belly. Good job trapping the leg by Kenny.
Try to slip that leg through.
Hardiman appears to be dominant early on, 1 minute in.
Well, and he's putting Kenny in places he's not been yet. Good use of that head, trapping the left arm of Kenny with that knee. Duff calling for Kenny to slide the knee in, create some distance.
Hardiman showcasing a lot of skill.
And a lot of control time. This isn't just laying control time. This is striking control time.
He's working, yep.
Oh, look for that choke.
Oh.
Oh, good awareness by Kenny.
Kenny trying to withstand the early onslaught by Hardiman. We're a little over a midway through the first round.
Good hammer fist by Hardiman. Nice job staying on top, not letting Kenny sweep.
And back to guard.
Hardiman looks good. Kenny's got to be careful.
Oh,
He's
Kenny's
holding
got to
on
watch
to that cage.
Yep.
Again, Correa just wants to kind of weather the storm.
Less than 1 minute. But if you weather the storm too long, you give the round away.
Yeah.
And if you're Hardiman, just keep doing what you're doing.
Yep.
Kenny trying to get to that hip. Got to be careful, almost elbowed his
I was
opponent.
just going to say that.
All Hardiman so far in round number 1. 30 seconds left to go.
Again, Kenny doing a nice job trying to get to the hip, trying to trap the leg, but Hardiman just one step ahead.
And it makes you think, too, the way Hardiman was able to bring Correa down with moderate ease. It doesn't appear that that would change much in the second round. If it's successful here, Jay, you would probably continue more of the same in round 2.
Yeah, he's going to have to keep distance from him and going into the second.
Well, you know, and we talked about Kenny. We talked about, you know, Kenny moving up a weight class, and Hardiman definitely is a natural 70. You know, he's got the better frame for this weight class.
Yeah, he's thick.
What do they say? Thick thighs save lives?
Yep. Thick thighs choke guys.
All right. Marcus Hardiman with the gladiator tattoo on his stomach. That's very fitting.
It must have felt good.
It looks like he's got a full arsenal at his disposal. Very skilled athlete. And, I mean, not to take anything away from Correa. Correa is accomplished himself, and Hardiman dominated round 1. So we'll see. What do you think, Will? What can Correa do in round number 2 to kind of get himself back in the mix?
Work off the jab. You know, don't allow the level change as much. Feint and uppercut. You know, really just try to throw the timing off of Hardiman, because Hardiman's timing is good. Oh, again, you got to be careful with that level change with a grappler like Hardiman.
Yeah.
Once you stuff 2 or 3 of them.
He's got that leg deep. What can he do with it?
Good job there by Correa.
Kenny's got to dig an underhook. That's why I hate wrestlers. They just keep coming. Hardiman taking his time here. In his own corner. Looking to pass that right knee. Trying to transition to side mount. Can he clear that foot? Kenny's going to try to wall walk.
He's a little bit too far out there.
And Hardiman's just making the right adjustments. He's creating the proper angles for himself to create that down pressure. Knee on belly. Good job by Kenny, bucking.
Nice.
You hear his corner saying, stay active.
Correa doing a good enough job just being just slippery and elusive enough to avoid any real damage. Meanwhile,
him. He doesn't look like he's got the right angle, though.
Oh, Hardiman looks a little worried, though.
It's almost out of danger, it looks like.
Looks like Correa's corner's telling him to stay with it.
But, see, he doesn't have the right angle.
It's at an angle, yeah.
It's more of an external rotation at this point than a hyperextension of the elbow. And now Hardiman's doing the right thing, stacking his opponent.
Gonna chainsaw.
Kind of pull it a little bit.
Chainsaw it out.
And for the folks who don't know what that means, is you're trying to start a chainsaw.
You're just ripping, right?
Yep. Short, explosive
Good job,
rip.
Brian.
You're learning, my friend.
I get credit for ripping. All right. I can build on that. I can build off it.
And again, Kenny trying to do the right things, but Hardiman just controlling the ground. Less than a minute, guys. And you hear Correa's corner saying, you're not going to win this way. They're really trying to create a sense of urgency for their fighter.
Well, if he gets through the final 40 seconds, he'll have 3 minutes and one final round to get busy and get to work. But you just see no reason for Hardiman to do anything different.
Hardiman's stacking high, though, so Kenny can get his foot in there and push off the hip, but he's right back on him the minute.
There you go. Kenny's got to do more of that. Make it ugly on the ground.
Yep.
He keeps posting his hands on his shoulders, too. That's how we...
Looking for the arm again. Looking for triangle. And that's the end of the round. We got one more round coming up.
Hey, Hardiman looks a little bit tired. I don't know if you can hear Duff over the microphone or not.
Yeah, things got a little bit loud at the end there. Was that a little motivational tactic? Is that what was happening there? Okay. Yeah, I like it. I like what Coach is doing in the corner with Correa. He's giving him the real talk. You didn't come here to not compete.
Yep.
And you got one round to make an impact.
And he's always making sure they know he's not sugarcoating it. If you're on the ground, then you're getting, hey, get up. Come on. You ain't going to win from here.
All right, here we go, gentlemen. Can Correa make the proper adjustments, or is this going to be more of the Marcus Hardiman show?
I say he makes adjustments.
What do you think? Maybe a little step back 1-2 or something like that?
He's got to, feint the uppercut. Oh, he
Does he
gets
walk
that
right
deep
into it?
single leg.
We could be down here for the next 2 minutes and 50 seconds.
He's working for that key lock, but again, Hardiman very aware, putting his knee in the way. He's doing a nice job circling to his left so that Kenny cannot, pull that arm away from the body.
He's drawing his other leg across, but
Nice job trapping Kenny's left arm again. Kenny gets it back.
Hardiman's style is like a mauling style. He's just relentless.
The pressure is tough.
boa constrictor.
But again, Kenny does a good job when he's inside mount, to at
He
least get a leg
follows
back.
him everywhere he transitions. He follows him pretty good.
He did a good job getting his knees in there, reestablishing guard. 2 minutes left. But again, this is not going to win him that fight.
Nope.
Well, he needs a stoppage at this point. Correa does.
Oh, 100%. Yep. There we go, using that foot, try to push off, but Hardiman right back on top of him like it's Velcro.
So he's stacking very high there. There's opportunity to.
So what would you have your fighter do in that case when it's a
If
high
he's
stack?
stacking high, bring that knee right across, or get your foot in the hip because he's stacking high enough. Sometimes you'll stack, but your butt will be a little bit low.
Yep.
He's stacking up. See it? No, he's got the foot in the hip, outside the hip, but if he puts it in the hip.
But, if you notice, Hardiman's doing a nice job with the hands clasped behind the body.
Yeah.
Coming up on the 1 minute mark.
It's really tough because, if you're watching at home or you're just buck him off, just buck it.
Yeah.
But it's not that easy.
He's making him wear his weight, and he's putting the weight in the right spots as opposed to, not the right spots.
And anybody that thinks it's easy, go to your local jiu-jitsu gym. Give it a shot.
Right.
Yeah.
And just have someone lay on you for 8 or 9 minutes and then try to buck off. Yeah, no.
You're going to have a 3-stripe white belt and having a field day with you.
Yep. You just have a guy just sit on you and let you try to move.
Oh, this is
35 seconds left.
This is so, and you kind of feel for Correa because he's been on his back pretty much for the entire fight. So frustrating. But a really good effort by Hardiman, keeping himself out of harm's way while doing just enough over 3 rounds to looks like he's going to win a title. Correa's showing
15.
some heart. Couple of nice strikes here.
The issue is you can't generate a ton of power from
Yeah.
him.
No.
Yeah.
This looks like it's going to be all Marcus Hardiman here.
Little drama as we go to the judges' scorecard.
Great show of respect by these two guys.
Absolutely.
I think a fight like this is really going to help Kenny Correa because everything he's won has been by KO, TKO.
Yeah.
Marcus Hardiman put in positions he's never been in, and this is going to be a real growth opportunity.
And the growth thing is and he didn't panic when he was in different positions like, other people have. So
Marcus Barriondo just came over and talked to us, and he said, next time I promise you a finish.
that was a good fight.
It was.
Oh, is that who that was?
Yeah, Marcus Barriondo, nice kid.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We're waiting for the judges' scorecards, but I think,
Yeah, I think it's a 3-0.
pretty evident.
This was a shutout. This was a shutout and a really good effort by Hardiman. He dominated the fight, never really put himself in any kind of harm's way, and just kind of imposed his will on Correa. The Gladiator.
All right, here we go. We are going to bring it up to Mike Falvo for the official announcement.
As always, ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for one hell of a championship bout? After 3 hard-fought rounds of mixed martial arts, we go to the official scorecard. Judge Jennifer Deacon scores the fight 29-28 in favor of Correa. Chris Belinsky scores the fight 30-27 in favor of Hardiman. Rob Exisa scores the fight 29-28 for your winner by way of split decision. And the new Cage Wars welterweight champion out of the blue corner, Marcus Hardiman.